Having a body where your head is 5 meters off the ground and balancing it on a 2.4 meter long neck, as well as carrying it around on spindly stilts that are just as long and that could easily trip at a slight misstep, is indeed a very tall order. But such is the bioengineering challenge that the world's tallest land animal, the giraffe, has undertaken.
While it might appear that holding up that neck at its usual 55-degree angle takes effort for the giraffe, it is actually held in that position by a series of long elastic ligaments. It is when the giraffe takes a drink that effort is required to bend the neck downward by muscular contraction in the underside. When the giraffe finishes drinking, it relaxes those muscles and the neck springs back to its default position. As might be expected for an animal with such long legs, giraffes have to walk in such a way that they don't trip over their own legs. To do that, they pace, both legs on the right moving at the same time, followed by those on the left. That's a gait they share with the camels, which also have the same problem. Such long legs give an equally long stride length, to the point that the name giraffe comes from the Arabic word zirafa, meaning swift walker. If fleeing from predators, they can gallop as fast as 40 kilometers per hour. Like all megaherbivores, giraffes spend most of their day feeding. But unlike wholesale feeders such as elephants, they are much more selective. A prehensile tongue not only grasps leaves to strip them from the branches, but is also mobile enough to negotiate inch-long needle-sharp acacia thorns. Additional protection comes in the form of thick rubbery lips and copious amounts of saliva. The advantage of high browsing might be an obvious reason for the giraffe having such a long neck. However, sexual selection might have played an even bigger role. Bull giraffes compete for the females by swinging their heavy heads riddled with little bony protrusions called ossicones against each other, like a couple of demolition balls, and a longer neck increases the momentum of each swing, and thus the force on impact. So longer-necked bulls would have won more fights and sired more offspring, thus passing on their long-necked genes to said offspring.
Such exceptional animals like the giraffe abound on the African savannas. So it comes as no surprise that it would take a particularly exceptional animal itself to make a living preying on these other animals. And one such beast, renowned as the ruler of such, we'll be meeting in the next video.